What is up, guys? It's Gavin from Ironcore, and I'm here to give you one of my favorite decks of all time. I'm back playing Fables again. So I'm here to show you my Fabled Quasar deck. It's probably the fastest and most consistent version. It's still a fun deck because when you can competitively play with a Quasar, realistically. But this is my deck. I'm glad to show you guys. Thanks. Alright, guys. So what we run is 3 Fabled Grimro. Grimro is the boss monster in my opinion. He searches anything in the deck and combos incredibly well with Krus, Fabled Krus. We run 3 of those also, because whenever it's discarded, you get back to Grimro and you make your level 4 plays. 3 Fabled Chawa, very good card. It's my favorite card in my opinion. It combos incredibly well with Fabled Lurrie, which is a level 1 monster. It gets summoned whenever it's discarded, and it makes your formula Synchron plays really quickly, so it's a very good card. We run 3 Fabled Ganashia. Whenever it's discarded, it comes back to level 3. Helps you get into those level 5 plays and combos well with Fabled Cerburrel. Level 2 Synchro, very easy to get out. We run 2 Fabled Nozoochee. I used to think this was a really bad card, but it's actually super good. Like, it combos super well, especially when you have a hand full of nothing but monsters. You can just basically drop your entire hand with just this one card. It's all the discard power this deck needed, and so it helps you really speed up the deck and makes fun synchro plays too. So that helps you get into your Quasar quickly. 1 Fabled Raven. I hate using this card honestly because it's so slow, but it does have access to basically any level of a tuner that you need at any point in time. Plus it helps you plus when you need the discard power, so plussing is always good. You actually have to plus at all times, otherwise you'll never make Quasar. You have to be careful with your hand to make sure that none of the plays you're doing are negging yourself at any time, because otherwise you lose. That's just how the deck works. 1 Fabled Kushano. It is very good. When you're stuck and you don't have any discard power, he gives you discard power from the graveyard. And he's also level 3 Fiend, so remember you can use him with Tour Guide if you like. I don't like the Tour Guide build anymore because it's way too slow. It clogs your field up. However, if you still want to run it, it's very good for a stun version, like when you're running Divine Wraths and Phoenix Wind Blast and Geki Breaks and stuff like that. It's very good. So it's up to you though. I run 1 Snipe Hunter. I hate this card in here because it's so slow, but it's still one of the most broken cards in Fabled, so definitely running it. I run 2 Doppelwarrior. This is more of a monster match version, so I run a few weird cards in here. But Doppelwarrior is awesome. Whenever anything's special summoned from the graveyard, so any of your Fabled monsters, he comes back out and he leaves tokens when he leaves, so that's awesome. 2 TG Striker. Yes, it's finally at 2. I'm so excited about this. I love Striker to death. I really want to make a TG stun deck too, so I'm gonna keep your eyes out for that. But anyways, Striker at 2, free synchro monster. TG Warwolf, also free summons, run 3 of it. Not only does that, it searches for the Striker, which is awesome, and not only that, it's also a dark target, so it's really good for Lure of Darkness, and maybe if you're siding into some kind of Chaos monsters. Though be careful guys, Chaos sounds like it would be really awesome in here, because you can easily splash in Darks. However, Chaos is super bad this format because there's only 1 BLS and 1 Chaos Sork. If we were in the OCG, I would definitely be running this Chaos because of 2 Chaos Sorcerers, but we're not. Run 1 Morphing Jar. Morphing Jar is an awesome card. I know it's you guys can say what you want, but it really stocks your hand. And plus you discard, you plus off of any card that you discard this way. And you may be giving your opponent some pluses and stuff, but it's okay because his deck pluses harder than what your opponent can pluses. 1 Day of Peace. Give you a turn to survive and an extra draw. 1 for 1. I know you don't get a summon off of the 1 for 1 when you discard because it's actually sending, not discarding, but it's still a very good card because it helps you get your level 1 monsters, which are very necessary for either making your level 5 synchros or your level 2 synchro, which is Formula Synchron. Also, I'm pretty excited that they're making a new level 2 synchro monster. That's pretty awesome. Have you seen it? It's legit. Look it up. Allure of Darkness. Pluses. 3 Upstart Goblins, because you want the deck to be as thin as possible. 3 Dark World Dealings, because it gives you draw power and discard power. 2 Monster Reincarnations, because you get your monsters back out of the grave and you have discard power, so you can recycle Grimros, you can add cards back that you needed, and then you just discard cards so that you summon more monsters. It's really good. And then to top it off, I run 2 De-Synchros. De-Synchro is an awesome card, especially in combination with my extra deck because you can get a lot of plays off. I'll leave these right here so that I remember to talk about them. When you have Formula Synchron on board with a Hyper Librarian, if you De-Synchro this and then remake it, you just plus 4. Just to let you guys know. Alright? If you De-Synchro a Quasar, you special summon the Shooting Star Dragon, and then you make another Quasar. And if you have Hyper Librarian on the field, which you should leave on the field at all times, you'll plus a lot. De-Synchro is really good. it lets you plus. For extra deck, we do run the form of the Synchron. We run an Armory Arm, in case you need a level 4. We run Hyper Librarian, in case you need the Hyper Librarian. I'm just kidding, you need it every single turn. You should really have this on the board at all times, so definitely have this monster. I'm kind of sad that Avarice is gone. It let you recycle stuff really quickly, but it's still definitely playable. And as a matter of fact, if you go first, you're pretty much making the Quasar, so you just do this, like, it's fine. I run 2 Fabled Ragin, he gives you pluses, so run him. And remember, he still gets the draw with Hyper Librarian, so basically what happens if you have no cards in your hand, and you have a Librarian on board, and you sync Ragin, you're gonna draw 2 for Ragin, and then you're gonna draw 1 for Hyper Librarian, so that's 3. It's broken. 1 Catastor, very good card. 1 HTS Psyhemuth. Level 6 monster, it's only level 6 I run, and it's a warrior, DD Warrior Lady, so it's awesome in my opinion. 1 Ancient Sacred Wyvern, it's a very good card, it lets you get OTKs off, that's pretty much all the reason you run it. 1 Crimson Blader, it stops decks in their tracks, so might as well run it. 1 Stardust, not only is it a broken card, but you can also sync Shooting Star Dragon the normal way. 1 Fabled Valkyrus, it is a Dark World dealings built in, and it beats the Dark World matchup if you happen to face Dark Worlds. Because if you're facing Dark Worlds, it is a Fiend monster, though it is going to be boosted to 32, meaning you get overall graphics. 1 Mist Wurm, very good card. It can help you clear your opponent's board if you need it. 1 Shooting Star Dragon because Quasar, and you can make it normally, so why not? 1 Star Eater because Star Eater is a super good card and it's really fun to play. And then 1 Shooting Quasar Dragon because this is the win condition pretty much. You can still OTK with Ancient Sacred Wyvern, and you can do other shenanigans, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. If you can beat them without even making Quasar, that's legit. But that's what the deck does. Thanks for watching, guys.
This is Ironcore. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, rate, comment, and subscribe. Go back and check out our older videos. What do I do with my hands?
Keep an eye out for future videos.